Yeah, so right outside from the zoo, we've got these really beautiful giraffe decorations. We've got this other giraffe decoration. The ZooLuminate in the back. Wow, these look cool. Just gonna be much more beautiful once it's dark. Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I am in Salt Lake City, Utah, and right now I am back at Utah's Hogle Zoo. I did do a full tour of it this morning, so now I am back now to do another tour of it. This time I'm here for their nighttime event called ZooLuminate, which is something that they usually have during the spring from March 28th to May 26th, and luckily I'm here on May 22nd, so I'm able to check it out before they close it at the end of May, because it usually goes until May 26th. As you can see, I'm wearing my regular Zachary Zoo Adventures hat, because usually, even though it's going to be dark, I still like to wear this hat at all the places I go to. It protects my forehead from being burned from the sun, because the sun's still out right now. So I'm going to go show you all the decorations they have. I actually plan on doing two different walkthroughs, one where it's not fully dark, and the second one where it's completely dark out, and that way when it's dark out it'll be nice and beautiful. In the second walkthrough I'll actually be doing it silently without my narration, so let's get started. Wow, this is really beautiful. It's wonderful. So right over here is the train station. The train is actually still running. It said it actually runs until 9:45 p.m. So I'm gonna probably go in this direction here and check out and see all the beautiful lights in this area here. Oh, this is very cool. So they actually move. I also forgot to mention that this is actually my first nighttime festival I've ever been to. And they actually move. That's very cool. That looks very cool. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go on the bridge here. This is actually the bridge to Wild, Utah. That's cool. Definitely gonna be way beautifuler once it's dark. This is pretty cool. Yes, this is Wild, Utah, where I saw the different animals from Utah. So I was not planning on showing any animal habitats, but I am going to show some just in case I see any animals. But yeah, this is the habitat where I saw the bobcat this morning. Wow, this is beautiful. Very nice how it's right by the plants, and basically these decorations are flowers, hummingbirds. It's fantastic. So apparently one animal that I did not see when I was doing the actual zoo was the western screech owl. And I still don't see them anywhere, so this is what they look like. So even though I did get this during my visit to the actual zoo, I am going to go inside here because it was actually an animal that I forgot to go back to during my rewalk at the actual zoo today. Yeah, so one animal I forgot to go back to during my rewalk today was the flying squirrel. So I completely forgot about the flying squirrel today, so I'm very glad I will remember to come back here. Yeah, unfortunately, I still don't see it anywhere, so it must be inside for the night sleeping. This is what it looks like right here. So I guess it's going to be a no-go for today. That looks super beautiful. Fantastic. Yeah, this is very beautiful. So beautiful. Some butterflies. It's awesome. So over here is the habitat that usually has the American badger, but I remember that during my visit today, he was off habitat. He was doing some work on that broken glass there. Back at this habitat has the porcupine. It looks like he's still out. I'm surprised there are a couple animals that are still out, even though it's past the closing time for the actual zoo. I guess some of them like to stay up late. Some more gorgeous looking plants. It's very cool. flower and bird. Yeah, this looks very beautiful. So this habitat has the gray fox. It looks very cute. Absolutely adorable. And there's a second fox there. Oh, kind of went back. Come back over. Oh, because he's pacing back and forth in the back there. And here he comes. It's like that one has a more skinnier tail than the other one. So I'm guessing that's the one that's under veterinary care, because it does say there's one of the, oh, going back inside. Yeah, this looks so beautiful. You know, even some of them that move. It's very fantastic.
On the side.
These are wild chrysanthemums. Yeah, these are beautiful flowers.
She's blooming.
Here's an area where you can get a photo opportunity and keep wildlife from moving in. Got desert bighorn sheep. Original rock climbers. So even though I did see these animals when I was at the zoo today, I do want to see them one more time. It's like they're all laying down. They look very cute. So these are definitely the males because they got the very big horns on them. And there's the train tracks. The train goes right in between the bighorn sheep and the viewing point, and then it goes right into that tunnel. Got another look at these beautiful flowers. Wow, that's beautiful. It's a snowy owl.
You're not working, or when you are working.
That's cool. Yeah, this is super beautiful. There's the habitat for the cougar. Looked like I saw the cougar this morning. There was only 2 of them. Got cougar living in cougar country. These are the 3 cougars that they got here.
I know about it. And they.
Yeah, do you see them? It's like they're in the same spot they were in the first time when I was touring through the zoo. That's very cool.
Are the hummingbird ones?
There's the hummingbirds. This looks very beautiful. There's over here, I can see there's the donkeys. Because I remember I got to see these animals. Also saw them from the train. This is fantastic. Some more gorgeous looking birds. Very gorgeous. I'm going down the trail past these really gorgeous plants and flowers, hummingbirds. Looks awesome. There's a moving hummingbird. That's cool looking. You can go down the bridge here that exits out of wild Utah. Got these really pretty flowers and oh, gorgeous flowers, or butterflies actually. This is gonna look way more beautiful by the time it's completely dark out. Some flowers. So beautiful. And I exit here. Got the events pavilion. Don't know if I'm allowed to go in here. You can see it looks kind of beautiful in there. Some cranes. Yeah, so even at ZooLuminate, the train's still running. So I actually do remember seeing some very beautiful looking decorations when I was on the train ride earlier today during my zoo tour. So I'm definitely gonna have to ride the train so I can see whatever lights that they have that you get to see on the train. Okay, so over here is a portion of the African savanna habitat. So over here is a backside area for the giraffes. See, they're right back here. Yeah, so it's possible I may try to film a couple of the animals on the first walkthrough, but on the second walkthrough, when I start filming all the lights, I'm probably not going to film any of the animals because that's when they'll probably be inside for the night. Got these really beautiful giraffes. Really fitting since it is right next to the African savanna habitat. I see the warthog walking around. Yeah, so luckily I got to see the warthog today during my visit. Oh, there's the warthog. Really cool looking animal. So I'm probably not going to film too many of the animals, so I'm going to try not to get sidetracked. More nice looking giraffes. Oh, there's a younger one. It's a baby giraffe, looks like. There's some foxes. Like the cactus in the back. Yeah, this looks cool. Over there is the way to the Twiga Terrace. That's cool. It's very cool looking. Some along the stairs. Some more of them here. More cactuses. So I remember when I was going through Arizona and when I was coming out of Arizona, because I remember seeing a lot of cactuses when I was going through Arizona. It was an owl that goes up and down. Yeah, so some of the lanterns or decorations here actually move, which is very cool. More cactus. Really gorgeous. Some owl here looks like it has some eggs. It's a fox. This is pretty cool. Lions. Yeah, here's the lions. It's like some cubs here playing around.
Like you're happy.
That's cool.
We can be here all night long. I don't mind.
That's really nice. Got African lion. So even though I said I was going to film a lot of animals, I guess I do have time to film a couple of them since it's not completely dark yet, because I think before or when it's closer to sunset, I'll begin to ride the train, and then by the time it's past sunset, I'll probably start filming all the lights again when it's completely dark. Oh, that's really cool. So basically that red little thing there you use is something for the little kids, where you usually tap on the little green bamboo. I think what you do is that you take it and you tap it along the thing there, kind of like a little xylophone. So that's very cool. Some more foxes. So I think these might be dholes. I don't know. I think they might be jackals, maybe. Got ostrich. Oh, this looks very nice. Some eggs. Beautifully colored tree. Looks gorgeous. This is a nice little bubble machine here. It changes to different colors. Some guinea fowls. The meerkat here. Nice looking light. Oh, these look cool. Guessing they're meant to represent icicles. So I'm guessing that the lights I'm seeing here are the same lights they usually use for their Christmas event. I've never been to their Christmas event before, but these definitely look like Christmas lights. Cool looking meerkat. Very cool looking. Meerkat. Do love meerkats a lot. Got one on the ground. There's more of them. Got these nice lights here. There's some more on this side. Yeah, this is very cool. Nice, beautifully looking tree.
Okay, just wanted to climb this elephant.
It's a lemur. Looks like these are black and white ruffed lemurs. Wow. Some African animals. Looks like these are cheetahs. Ooh, there's a hippo. Some type of antelope. Guessing that's an impala. There's a big crocodile there. That's cool. There's some wolves. Nice little waterfall. Really like the cactus. Yeah, it's a spot right by the Great Apes, but it looks like it's closed off. So I'm guessing there's some habitats or areas of the zoo that are blocked off that I can't get to. There's the orangutans. This is right next to the Great Apes. And some rhinos. Looks like these are black rhinos. You can tell those long pointy lips. That's cool. Some zebras.
Right? I'm so relaxed.
Very cool looking zebras. Some really gorgeous looking flowers hanging from the trees. These flowers are called dandelions. Very cool looking. And the sun sets at 8:44 p.m. So I'm guessing around that time is when I think I'll begin doing the second walkthrough. Don't know when exactly, but we're just gonna have to see. Wow, that looks cool. Some more crocodiles. Ooh, some eels. That's awesome. Over there is the habitat that has the white rhinos and zebras, but since I already got them on film, I don't need to get them again because I already got them. More gorgeous looking dandelions. Looks like it's a type of oryx. Guessing this might be a fridge-eared oryx. A nice looking tree. Some more dandelions. That looks cool. Got honey badger. So that's what these are. I'm very, very glad I got to check out the ZooLuminate. So far, it looks very gorgeous. That's cool. Looks like this tree... Actually, I don't think this tree changed a different color. I think it was already green when I first saw it. Looks like this tree has some snowflakes. Not real ones, but you know, but they do look like snowflakes. It's cool. So over here is a hornbill. Very cool. We got this nice little plant. What's really cool is that you get to step on that little thing there and it blasts smoke right out of the plant. That's very, very cool. Wow, some cool looking flowers. Let's have a bug there. That's cool looking. That's cool. We got the carousel over here. Looks like it's still running. Wow, that's cool. It's a really huge looking peacock. It's right next to the carousel. Got a chameleon. Cool. That's cool. Looks like these are some wild boars. Yeah, looks like these are wild boars. Got armadillo. Oh, these are very cool looking. They're right by the outdoor habitat for the gorillas and orangutans. More really nice icicle lights hanging from that tree. Got anteater. There it is. More anteaters here, looks like. Ooh, it's a tiger. Wow, some tigers here. Some more tigers. It's fantastic. It says tiger. That's cool. There's a cub there. Looks like these are some scarlet ibis. Very gorgeous birds. Very fantastic. More of them there. So I came from that direction where I saw the tigers and anteaters, so now I'm gonna probably head in this direction here and see everything else. Nice looking icicles. So I'm guessing these are supposed to represent fireflies, even though they're just lights. This is cool. Got a long-eared jerboa. These look like really cute animals. Let's look at icicles. Oh, there's some more gorgeous lights there. It's cool. Fantastic. That's cool. Some more cool looking lights here. That looks fantastic. The lights change to different colors. Some more cheetahs on this side. 3 of them. Alright, so I'm now back past these animals here that has all the different animal displays from Africa. So now I'm going to continue back on the trail I was just on, and this time I'm going to head towards the left. Oh, that's cool. It's a really huge elephant there. Wow, that's cool. It's a giant monkey there. Now going back past these gorgeous dandelions. Pretty cool. I got this cool area here. I'm gonna go inside. Check it out. I'm gonna go inside here. Wow, this looks cool. So it's got this nice mirror and all these little lights that dangle down. Cool. Looks very nice. Yes, I'm definitely gonna have to come back to this area once it is dark. Now going back outside. The Oasis Cafe, it's actually still open. I'm surprised it's still open, but I'm probably not going to get anything to eat because I already got something to eat on the way. That's fantastic. Looks like those are bighorn sheep. Yeah, those are definitely bighorn sheep, all right. I recognize those horns from anywhere. Got twisted goats or markhor. And there we go. So that's the markhor.
That's down here.
The markhors are the ones that got those huge twisty horns. And some more gorgeous flowers. That's fantastic. I can see there's the two Bactrian camels. Got a really nice view of them from earlier today. Some nice looking trees. Wow, it's wolves. I absolutely love wolves because they always make me think of my dogs back home. Wolves. Got these nice trees behind the wolves. That's really cool. There's a sign for the puffins. I do see some puffins. Wow, there's a bunch of puffins.
What is it? I love it.
That's really cool. That's fantastic. Got the one flapping its wings, or looks like it's flying. I also do like the music, it's very peaceful. Oh boy, we got snow leopard, a gorgeous tree. And there's the snow leopards. It's like there's 3 of them. That's very cool. We got another snow leopard over here. And we got another snow leopard on this side. And just in case you did see my actual Utah's Hogle Zoo tour, and that's where I got to see the snow leopard cubs, and I really enjoyed seeing the snow leopard cubs. They were very adorable. Now going down this way to the rocky shores. Now these look very beautiful. Ooh, some snowy owls. Also got these little balls that do light up. You can kind of see them light up, but just in case you can't see them now, luckily you should be able to see them much better once it gets dark. Got some on this side. Some squirrels, looks like. This is cool. This is Arctic fox. It's a very cool light. Very cool looking light. And since I'm in the Rocky Shores area where it has all the different animals that live where it's cold, I'm guessing they must have used their Christmas themed light. Yeah, that's cool. So even though it's not Christmas yet, I guess they still use these lights anyway. Because Christmas is going to be here before you know it. Looks like there's a raccoon. This looks awesome. Over there's the otter falls where I saw the North American river otters. They did get a nice look at them swimming in the water. Now going down through here. Wow, there's a caribou there, also known as a reindeer. Really like the gold lighting in its antlers. Cool trees. It's like those are Arctic wolves. There's a snowshoe hare. This is fantastic. Got some more caribou there. Another one on this side. Got another Arctic wolf. Really beautifully lit tree. Yeah, this is fantastic. Got moose. Oh wow, that's really fantastic. Do love moose. There's the reindeer. Got these nice little lit up swings here for the kids to play in. That's nice. There's another reindeer. That's cool. Kind of looks like a Christmas tree. Over here, we got some nice little animals in these little caves. A frog in this one, and then there's a snake inside this one. He actually moves around. It's like maybe if I wait a moment, he'll start to move around. Yeah, he just started moving. There's Tidewater Cove that gives you an underwater view of the sea lions, seals, and the polar bears. So remember, I got to see the polar bears swimming around in the water today during my rewalk. Polar bears here. It's actually we can play a little game here. That looks cool. Got pronghorn. That's a big pronghorn. Alright, so I'm gonna go on this bridge. Wow. This looks amazing. And just as a warning, you are going to be hearing me say wow or the word fantastic or amazing a lot. Because this is just off the chain impressive. Yeah, so this is the bridge that takes you right over to the Asian Highlands. It looks like it's closed off at the moment. But that's okay, because I did see a lot of the animals today on my actual tour of the zoo. Over there's the red panda habitat. I'm gonna go see if they're out. Alright, so it looks like the red pandas are still inside. But that's okay, because I still got to see them in their indoor habitat today when I was going through the actual zoo. Yeah, so I guess they're inside sleeping for the night. It's a very nice lit tree. Covered in red lights, looks like. I'm gonna go down this trail here. That's the small animal building over there. Yeah, over here I got this really big cobra.
Never.
That's a cool looking snake.
You've never been?
More flowers. It's cool. talking parrots. Even though it said parrots, I do know that these are macaws. The macaws and parrots are related to each other. Looks like there's a scarlet macaw and there's a blue-throated macaw or some type of other macaw. I guess this one must be a blue and yellow macaw. The military macaw. Wow, that's super and fantastic. More nice looking macaws. Do you love seeing the macaws? So it looks like these are green-winged macaws. So the scarlet macaw is actually my favorite type of macaw to see. Some more cool-looking macaws there. Got spider. Wow, that is a very big spider. It does move around. You got some more spiders in the back. That's really big. Also a very big web. A close look at this spider. A nice look at this one. Siamese crocodile. So he's up on land now. Before he was in the water submerged, but now he's up on land now. Even though they spend a lot of time in the water, they still have to come up on land to sunbathe.
She got real close.
Really cool. That's really nice. See Aldabra tortoise habitat. There's the path I want on. Takes me right back to the carousel here. Got a nice photo opportunity here. There's a squirrel and an orangutan. Over there is the animals I did see earlier, or the displays rather. That's the building that has a little mirror there and some nice lights dangling. So I am going to go back inside this building once it's dark again, but I'm probably going to do it silently without my narration. Alright, I'm back at the really huge peacock that's next to the carousel. Opening up his feathers. That is fantastic. That's super cool. Ooh, look, they're going back down. That's cool. I did not know that the feathers on it go up. That's cool. Yes, I'm now going back on the trail I went on. That's cool. So I just looked at the time and it says it's about 8:30 and the sun's gonna set in about 15 or 14 minutes. And we got a dog show that shows at 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 3 p.m. Fortunately, I wasn't able to stick around for this. These dogs look very, very cute. Of course, not as cute as my dogs, but all dogs are cute, but my dogs are also very, very cute too. So I do miss my dogs. Yes, this is where they usually have the dog show. At first, I thought that this was an amphitheater, but this is actually where they do their dog show. So I am probably gonna stop by one or two of the animals over here, then head back in this direction and get on the train. And after I do the train ride, I'm gonna do my second walkthrough where I basically do it when it's completely dark, just without my narration, as I know I do like to talk a lot in my videos. Alright, so I'm going back past this habitat that has the zebras and rhinos. It's like that zebra is kind of nibbling at the other. Don't know if they're fighting or if they're just playing around. And I'm pretty sure they're just playing around with each other. Oh. I think they're very playful. I think they're playing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just play fighting. So over here's another side look at the crocodiles. Very cool. Also very big too. And going back past the Mongolian wild horses. These are very cool horses. The other two there. Do love these horses. You kind of see the other one over there. These are very cute horses. Also very gorgeous too. And that's cool. So amazing. Some hippos. The waterfall. It's starting to get a little more darker. So by the time I get off the train, it should be nice and dark. And then once it's dark, I'll start doing my second walk through the zoo where I basically film everything just without my narration. Over there's the primate forest. It's the habitat for the eastern black and white colobus monkeys. Now heading back down the trail. I'm now gonna head on the train ride, because luckily the train ride's running until 9:45 p.m. so I'll have plenty of time to ride it, and then once I get off the train I will do my second walkthrough. So I do remember seeing some very cool looking displays on the train ride when I rode it today, so now I'm gonna go on it a second time and hopefully get a nice look at those gorgeous displays I saw when I was on it today. Now going back past the cactuses here. The one that has the owl going up and down. That's cool. Very cool. And now I'm going back past the grass. Cool. So I'm back at the train station now. I'm now going to go on the Eccles Express to see whatever lights that I didn't see, or the lights that I saw that were on the train. I can see the trains now arriving in the station. I did get to go on the train ride earlier today when I was going through the zoo. So luckily it doesn't look like there's a lot of people here today, or tonight. Because it's because most of them got to ride the train today at the actual zoo. Alright, so I'm on the train now. So I think we're about to go, the train's about to depart, looks like.
Welcome aboard Hogle's Eccles Express. For your safety, please remain seated with all arms, legs, tails, and wings inside the train at all times. If you have any food or drink with you, please leave it closed and stowed away as it is not allowed on the train. If it cannot be closed up, place it on the platform to your left and we'll pick it up at the end of the ride. Now, sit back and relax and we are ready to go.
How do you feel? It's like, wow, sorry. Damn it. I'll always have that.
There we go. Bye. Do love the train ride. There's the zebras. This goes right past the African savanna. Oh, there's the giraffes. Very cool how the train still runs during the ZooLuminate. That's beautiful. Definitely I'm going to have to check out that area on my second walkthrough. It goes right past the African savanna. There's the lions. There's some more of them back there. Looks like there's the lionesses. Oh, the porcupine came out. That's very cool. The porcupine came out. And the weather's also starting to cool off a little. Yeah, this is why I wanted to go on the train ride again, because it goes past these really beautiful displays. Got some butterflies over here. There's the zebras. Wow, that looks beautiful. Some camels up there. So that's the nighttime quarters for the animals in the African savanna. So once I get off the train, I'll start doing my second walkthrough when it's completely dark out. It's already past 8:45 and the sun's already beginning to set. Wow, some nice looking grass. I also like the music they have. Yeah, over there on that side is the desert bighorn sheep. Some nice looking lights on that side. Oh, I see the cougar walking around. Oh, that's cool. Go through a tunnel. Oh, there's a cougar right there. That's the area there they park the train for the night. There's the donkeys. Do you enjoy the donkeys? Yeah, those plants look very beautiful. So even though it's not really completely dark yet, it's still dark enough. The mountains. There's that gorgeous bridge with the butterflies. Oh, that looks so beautiful.
Remain seated until the ride comes to a complete stop, then exit on Tour of ZooLuminate.
Back at the station.
Have a good rest of your night here at Utah's Hogle Zoo.
That was a fun ride. Very cool how I got to go on the train at the zoo twice. Once at the actual zoo and then at ZooLuminate. So I'm off from the train. You can still see those really gorgeous lights in the back. It says Hogle Zoo. Very glad I got to go on the train again. And I even got to see a couple animals on the train too. Really cool I got to see the porcupine out, since earlier today the porcupine was still inside, but luckily this time it was outside when I was on the train. Alright, so now that I've gotten off the train, I'm now going to do my second walkthrough of the zoo, because it's starting to get dark now. Even though it's now completely dark yet, I am still going to do my second walkthrough by all the lights again. But hopefully as I'm going through, it'll start to get even darker, so it's dark enough. But on the second walkthrough this time, I'm probably going to do it silently without my narration. Even though I do like to talk a lot in my videos, I do understand I kind of do like to rant a lot of my videos, or just talk or narrate, you know. But even though I do like to narrate a lot in my videos, this time I'm going to do it silently. Even though if there are any of you out there that do like my narration, I appreciate that. So I'm going to do the second walkthrough real quick and hope you all enjoy it.
the butterflies on here.
I'm right here.
Melody, come here.
natural world during your visit today. It's almost time for us to put animals to bed for the evening, so say goodnight to your favorites because the zoo will be closing. Just remember you can apply today's ticket. You can come back and visit whenever you'd like. Just check into guest services on your way out. Thank you for spending your day at the zoo.
Yes! They smile lit up. The lights.
Yeah, I got a few there for you.
You're so welcome.
If I'm in the back of that photo, I tried to done. I'm very sorry.
Tell me if you like those.
Oh my god, huh? Because they don't have. I don't think I'd come this way. Stop.
That looks cool. So even outside the zoo, has all these really beautiful lights. Looks great. Alright everybody, that's going to complete my visit to ZooLuminate at Utah's Hogle Zoo. I hope you all enjoyed it. The lights were so beautiful. I love the design of it. It was very, very beautiful, especially now that it's completely dark out. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was so fantastic. It was so fantastic because like I said, I did do a full tour of it today of the actual zoo. So if you do want to check that out, I do recommend you go to my Zoo Tab playlist. I especially really love the ZooLuminate because this was my first nighttime festival at a zoo, so it was really, really cool. And so this is basically an event that they have during springtime from March 28th to May 26th. So I'm so glad I got to come here at the time they were doing it because I did do 2 walkthroughs. The first one, it wasn't completely dark yet, but luckily the second walkthrough I did, it was nice and dark at the time, so luckily it was so much more beautiful as seeing them all lit up. I really enjoyed it a lot, especially loved how I got to go on the train ride again, because I did go on the train during the actual zoo today. So I really loved today a lot. It was so fantastic, because on the second walkthrough I was without my narration, because as you know, I do tend to talk loud in my videos because I do like to make them very lively. But just in case there's some of you out there that don't really like my narration, I decided to do the second walkthrough silently. So I had a great time tonight and today at the zoo. Leave some comments down below of what was your favorite part of this video. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I go to zoos and aquariums across the United States, and I do recommend you click the little icon button if you are not subscribed to my channel. And if you do like zoos and aquariums like I do, then check out my channel. I have been to over 100 different zoos across the United States. I try to visit a new state every year. I upload new videos every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again next time. Bye.